Hi everyone, it's Julian from Digital Trends, and I'm here with the Nokia 3. It is the most affordable phone in the Nokia's new smartphone series. There's the Nokia 3, the Nokia 5, and the Nokia 6. The Nokia 6 was announced last year and was available in China, but it's now going global. But let's start with the Nokia 3. So it's going to cost 139 euros. It has a 5-inch display that's 720p, 2 gigs of RAM, a MediaTek 6737 processor, and a 2650 milliamp powered battery. It runs stock Android 7.0, and Nokia is committing themselves to issuing monthly security and version updates. We'll have to sort of wait and see to make sure that they make due on their promise. But it runs pretty well. Don't expect to do much intensive work on this device though. And considering that Google just allowed Nougat and Marshmallow devices to have Assistant, this phone has Assistant, as you can see. So it has a polycarbonate back, it still feels like one of the most durable budget phones that I've ever used. Capacitive buttons on the bottom, power and volume rocker on the right, and a camera on the back. And so the device itself is nothing spectacular spec-wise, but for 139 euros, it's in a stock Android experience, you can't really go wrong. The Nokia 5, on the other hand, is a little bigger, 5.2-inch display. Still has that similar strong, solid build. I believe this is an aluminum unibody here, so it has better build quality. And as you can see, there's a little fingerprint sensor right here that acts as a home button as well. Capacitive buttons on the bottom. And overall, the same style as the other Nokia 3. It runs Android 7.1.1, 2 gigs of RAM, 720p display, but a Snapdragon 430 processor, so that's a little more powerful. And as you can see, they all charge with micro USB ports, have a headphone jack at the top. And like the Nokia 3, it also has 16 gigs of internal storage, but there is a micro SD card so that you can expand it. Again, it feels really solid, and for 189 euros, which is what the Nokia 5 will cost, it seems like a really solid phone. And again, stock Android, so we haven't really seen a lot of issues when we're flying through this device. And again, this one also will have Google Assistant. And then there's the Nokia 6. This was announced last year, I believe, in China, and has only been available in China until now. It's now going global, and to celebrate that global expansion, there is a high gloss black version that Nokia is releasing that will cost a little more, about 299 euros. This one, I believe, costs 229 euros. But again, this one runs stock Android 7.1.1. What's different about this one is it's a 5-inch display, 1080p. As you can see, it's big, and in particular, this metal chassis around the phone. Overall, it's just metal and stock Android. It makes it for a stunning beauty that definitely doesn't look like it is going to break. Like in your hand, it feels like you're holding a brick, like the good old days with old Nokia devices. And it supports Dolby Atmos, which I just took a listen in and with some headphones, and it sounds amazing. Again, fingerprint sensor here, 3000 milliamp powered battery, and there will be a 3 gigabyte version of a RAM for the standard ones, and then the Art Black version, I believe, or it might be a secondary option for 4 gigs of RAM. And the same applies for 32 gigs of storage or 64 gigs of storage. So that's the Nokia 6.